Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am talking to you about food and a current diet plan that I'm on. Now it's not a diet plan as in to lose weight diet plan, it's a diet plan to make you feel better, improve symptoms and try and have a general better feeling of life, if that kind of makes sense. So it's called a low FODMAP diet, so I'll write that on the screen here and I'll leave information about it in the down bar, so make sure you check that out. So it basically means that you are avoiding all short chain carbohydrate foods, because with short chain carbohydrate foods are really hard to digest through the gut and the intestine, which causes problems like stomach cramps or feeling sick and things like that. So the idea of this diet is to have long chain carbohydrate foods which are easier and simpler to digest, to try and reduce spasms, cramping, tummy aches, all that, bloating, all that sort of thing, symptoms. Now if you don't have any symptoms, you can just change a few things anyway to try and basically make yourself feel better. So I'm going to show you the foods that I'm having on this diet that you might want to try yourself, and I'll let you know what they taste like and all things like that. So item number one is basically yogurt wise, to avoid all dairy yogurts. So these are what I have discovered. There are little lactose-free strawberry and raspberry yogurts, and you get 4 in a pack. And oh my days, they taste amazing. I used to have Activia yogurts before I had these, and I will never go back now. And these just taste so nice, they're so creamy, so flavoursome. It's amazing. You can't even taste the difference. It's just, oh, it's so good. On the subject of yogurts and dairy things, I've switched my milk over because on this diet you can't have cow's milk, so I am now drinking 2 milks. I've only got a little carton of this one at the minute. It's either rice milk I'm drinking or almond milk. Almond milk is full of goodness with the almonds, and obviously it's dairy free, and they've got antioxidant, vitamin E, low in fat, and it's a good source of calcium. And this is just the Alpro almond original one basically, and it looks like that, and it's got loads of goodness and stuff. Now I'd say this, I say the first 2, 3, 4 tries of this you'll think, oh, I'm not sure if I really like it, or it's got a really strong taste, but then you just completely become immune to it really. But it does have a taste as this one, so if you're wanting to change but not wanting a taste really, I would say go for the rice milk, because you can taste a tiny little bit of a difference, but there's not really any taste to this. And so if you want as similar as you can to cow's milk but not cow's milk, I'd say rice milk is the way to go. Now for my cereal, you can't have any of the normal cereal because a lot of them contain gluten. For example, Weetabix or shredded wheat or Cheerios, all things like that all contain gluten. On this diet you're not supposed to really eat things with gluten. So I got these from Sainsbury's. These are just organic cornflakes, and they are, dare I tell you on the side, they're organic, a low fat food, a low saturated food, naturally gluten free and suitable for vegetarians and vegans, and it's free from artificial colours and preservatives. And then it tells you all about it on the back, and they're nice. They just taste like normal cornflakes basically, so I have them some mornings. And then other mornings I've got so into this. Now it's kind of expensive at £4.75. I got this from my local health food shops, but these are basically just gluten-free porridge flakes, and I use the measurements at the back and I put them in a bowl with, and look, I'm spilling it all over my carpet, with the almond milk, and I basically have that for my breakfast. So they look like the flakes because they're all like crushed up, and they look like that, and they taste really nice. You cannot even taste the difference. I'd say these taste nicer than normal porridge flakes, and they're so nice, full of energy, gets you set up ready for the day, and it's just really good. Oh my gosh, look at my carpet. So on that porridge and other things, I have Tesco Whole Foods brown linseeds, which are a good source of fibre, and it helps maintain a healthy digestive system. And well, to be honest with you, you can barely even taste them, but I love the taste of them. They're just basically absolutely tidgy brown, that's how small they are, brown seeds that so you can sprinkle them in smoothies, on your breakfast cereal, in soups, in stews. make them in pancakes, anything. So that is what they look like. And if you've heard of linseeds as well, flax seeds. Linseeds and flax seeds are the same thing, except flax seeds are just ground versions of these, so they've like been crushed, and they're the same thing. But these are a lot cheaper than linseeds, so I use them on my cereal. And then you can have on this diet as well pumpkin seeds. Now I just got these from, I don't know, Sainsbury's possibly. So it says serve as a snack or bake into bread, and they're high in protein and high in fibre, and these are a good source of the mineral zinc, and you should really have about 1 to 1.5 ounces a day. And these are what they look like. The smell, I don't really know what they smell like, but they do have a smell. You can taste these a little bit on their own, but if you make a granola, which I will show you later, you can't even taste them, and they taste really nice. And these can go in cereals, stews, soups, smoothies, everything like that. Again, the Brazil nuts, which is a good source of the mineral selenium, and you're supposed to have maybe about 3 to 4 of these a day to get a good amount, basically. So they are them, and I like them. And you can, if you don't like the taste of these, I used to hate these, but I used to just keep persevering with them and keep trying with them, and now I just eat them whole. I really like them. So if you don't like them, try blitzing them up in a blender so they're like dust almost, and then sprinkle them on your cereal. That way you're still getting them, but they don't really taste of anything. So, and then walnut halves I got, and these are really good as well. They just look like that. You find these in carrot cake, and these are good for this diet as well, and sprinkling on things and all that sort of stuff. And then I got from my health food shop as well chia seeds, and these are absolutely bursting with protein and omega-3 fatty acids and fibre, and a day is supposed to have about 1 to 2 tablespoons. So I don't know if I got the price on these. No, I haven't, but I got these from my local health food shop, and I got the milled ones, and you can put these in granola, on your cereal, in your teas, anything really, and they're absolutely tiny. It's like dust, if you can see that. They're just all crushed up, and they're just tidgy, and you can barely even taste them, yet them tiny little things are an absolute wonder. They work wonders, and they're so good. Also on my cereals and in smoothies, sometimes I have used cinnamon, just the ground cinnamon that you get from the shop. It smells amazing. It looks like that. If you've never seen it before, you probably have seen this, people doing the cinnamon challenge on YouTube. I will not be doing that, but on my porridge I just sprinkle a bit on and stuff. And cinnamon increases your insulin sensitivity, so it keeps it a flat balanced, and these have got a really good expiry date on, and you can add these to all sorts of things. So cinnamon is really good for this diet, as is, dropping it, maple syrup. So this is the Clark's maple syrup, and I got this from Morrison's. And it says you can use it for strawberries, ice cream, porridge, salmon, sponge cakes, pancakes, milkshake and gammon. And this is good for you because it comes from the maple leaf tree, so it's a plant based, and it's just more natural and better for you, and it's a really good substitute to sugars. Or if you have got, like, say quite a bland product and you want to put a bit of sweetener in it because you're kind of lacking almost sweet things on this diet, add a bit of this and you're there. I add this to my porridge with the linseeds, 10 raisins and cinnamon. I say 10 raisins because on the diet as well, it's all about limiting things for like anti-inflammatory effects. So say just have 1 piece of fruit at a time, and instead of saying having a massive handful of raisins, just have 10 raisins, let things settle, and then go back for some more later should you want them. Your bread has got to be gluten free, so I have been using Sainsbury's free from brown seeded loaf, and it looks like this. And when you first have it, you can really tell the difference. You think, oh my god, this bread tastes horrible, it does not taste like it normally does, but instantly you get used to it, and I really like this bread. Look at the state of my floor. I've got cinnamon, porridge oats, breadcrumbs. I'll be back in here very soon. So I use the bread, and I buy a big loaf, and then I freeze it, and then I just get out a few pieces that I need. So like, I know this weekend I'm going to be having a couple of slices and stuff, so that is good bread. And it doesn't cause any bloating because it's gluten free as well. as for supplements and things like that, I use Nature's Aid Complete EFA, rich in omega-3, 6 and 9 essential fatty acids, and these like bullets, and they stink, but they look like this. And I take one of them in the morning, and you get, how many do you get? You get 90 capsules for $12.99, which is pretty steep, I think, but if you think about it and you break it down, it's not that much per day. And then I also use the OptiBac probiotic, which is again vegetarian, suitable for vegans, no added sugar, gluten-free, yeast-free, and all that sort of stuff. And basically this is meant to help settle your gut, which it says here, the daily supplements from OptiBac probiotics contain 6 high-quality strains of natural bacteria which are scientifically proven to reach the gut alive. So this is meant to help things, calm things, and give good bacteria and stuff back to your gut. At least I think so. And they just look like that, little capsules, and you have 2 of them with your breakfast. So I got them from my local health food shop as well. And then this, I use coconut oil a lot, and unlike say vegetable oil, this is a good fat for your body, so you'd need this, and it's all natural because it comes straight from the coconut. So this smells a lot like coconut, and you can use this all over the place. You can use it in food, you can eat it straight away, you can bake with it, it's a butter substitute, you can use it on your skin, you can use it on your hair, you can fry stuff in it. It's just so multi-purpose. This one that I got the Chi one, 100% organic one, and this one does like taste coconutty. Like I made a vegetable soup not so long ago, and instead of butter I used this, and you could taste the coconut in it. But I've baked with this, I have used it on my skin, which makes it so soft. I've fried pancake in it, I've done all sorts with this. But you can just take it off the spoon, you can add it into hot drinks, whatever, but it's really good for you. So I would really advise investing in some coconut oil, because it's just an amazing product. So I'll get the lid on that. Snack wise and things like that, I love banana chips. I am obsessed with banana chips, and in these you just get banana, coconut oil, and then a bit of sugar. So the kind of, I don't know, with the sugar it's probably not that great, but then it's banana and it's in coconut oil. You probably didn't hear much of that with my rustling, but nevertheless, banana chips, and I just got them from Holland and Barrett, or you can get the Whitworth ones, which are just the same, just as nice, except you get more for your money with these than you do with these, and I love these as a snack. Coconut chips, I also really like. These are a good source of goodness as well. It's just like basically shredded coconut, and you can have that on cereals, pop it into smoothies as well, or just eat it on its own as a snack. So coconut shredding is very good.